Hey guys, Big Hero Productions here with you today, and today we are figure reviewing the Predator 2 Ultimate Warrior Predator. Stay tuned. Right off the bat, the box art looks amazing. We have the Warrior Predator in front. We have the textbook opening. We have a picture of the Warrior Predator figure. We have the Warrior Predator. But yeah, the figure looks great. Comes with a ton of accessories, which is cool. Right side, Predator 2 30th anniversary. Left side, Predator 2 6th. It's the 6th Predator in the Predator 2 line, Ultimate Warrior Predator. The back, we have the promo shots, and we have the paragraph about the Predator. So, the Warrior Predator, a student of ancient Yaoja fighting traditions, Warrior is one of the few elite hunters forged in fire by the Blood Ring, a combative fighting sport created ages ago when the Amenju invaders forced the Yaoja ancestors to fight one another in Colosseum-style battle. As was the case hundreds of generations before, the use of energy weapons in this sport is not permitted. However, mastery of melee weapons is essential to survive. In modern times, this combat tradition continues as a measure of strength and skill, pitting the strongest Yaoja fighters against vicious alien creatures, often xenomorphs, fighting to the death. Despite his elite status, Warrior continues to revisit the Blood Ring when not on hunts to keep his skills sharp. Celebrated for his victories, he is considered by many the toughest among all hunters. One of the eldest members of the Lost Tribe, Warrior is the trusted right hand of Greyback and is the weapons master for off-world missions, in addition to acting as an effective plan B for taking down the most dangerous targets whenever necessary. Some hunters use a self-destruct device as a last resort, but the Lost Tribe calls in the Warrior. Yeah, that's really cool. Alright, let's open him up. Here he is outside of the box, and I must say he looks astonishing. I mean, the amount of detail that NECA puts into these Predators is honestly amazing. His armor is very similar to the Guardian Predator, which I did a figure review on not so long ago. And just like the Guardian Predator, his plastic packaging is double layered, which is cool because it shows that there's lots of accessories, which is great. Let's take a closer look at this guy in more detail. So this guy stands around 8.5 inches tall, which is pretty crazy because that is taller than most of the other Predators, and as you can see, that checks out as he is taller than the Jungle Hunter Predator, which is pretty crazy. I really like the mask design. I love the kind of stripes, and I love this armor style because it really shows just how much of a gladiator this Predator is, because that's his backstory. And I just feel like this armor and the armor design and how much time they put into like the wear and tear of all the armor, it really shows just how experienced this guy is. Taking a look at the back, does he come with a detachable backpack? I think this one doesn't come off. Yeah, we have the similar plasma caster that's on the swivel joint there, and then we have a swivel up here as well. Yeah, I will say I like the original Jungle Hunter plasma caster more, than the flat plasma caster. I just like the way it looks, probably because it's the original plasma caster, and the new plasma caster just didn't look the same for me, honestly. But yeah, let's get into paint apps. Paint apps looks great. I love the blue. I'm really liking the blue coloring and like the blue camo. It looks really great. So put this figure aside and let's get into accessories. Alright, so there was actually tape connecting these two layers, but I cut them off screen. I just figured I'd say that right now. So let's get into his main weapons. So we have his halberd, I believe is what this is called. His giant axe / combi sticks spear thing, which is really cool. I mean, wow. Looks amazing. It's pointy at the end, so you can use it as a spear as well. Very nice, very nice. And next we have, I believe it's called a mace or like a fling, because it flings. And it's really cool because it's actually a metal wire and it articulates, which is cool. So I could, stop motion this. Great. Next up we have the front. And as if one halberd wasn't enough, we also get a combi stick, which is sadly slightly warped. Oh, I don't really want to break it. I kind of heard something crackle a little bit, so I don't want to break it. But it's not as warped as the one that came with the Guardian Predator, but it still has a little bit of warpedness. Alright, let's get into these accessories. So, first we have the closed and open gauntlet gun, I believe, as it's called. It's on the box, actually. It's a gauntlet blaster, yeah. So we have the closed compact version, which goes on him like here, like this. And then we have the open one, which goes on like this. Yeah, for now I'm just going to put the closed one. And put this one back. And then there we go. I'm going to put the back layer aside. Next, we have the open and closed throwing discs. So here's the open one, and here is the closed one. Here, come on, focus. Yeah. Then we have a closed combi stick. Come on. I gotta get my camera to focus. There it goes. Huh. Yeah, that looks really cool. And then we have the plasma caster, which is blue and purple. Looks like cotton candy. And then we have the hands. We have a disc holding hand. We have, come on, a gripping hand. And then we have another gripping hand. And then we have a skull and spine. And we've seen these skulls and spines before, obviously. But I will say, these ones I feel like are a little bit bloodier. They seem to have a little bit more blood spatter on them. Because the one that came with the Snake Predator and the Jungle Hunter Predators were a little bit cleaner. Well, actually, the ones from the Jungle Hunters were darker. The ones from the Snake Predator were lighter. And I believe and then these ones are bloodier. But I will say, I really like these skull and spines that they come with, because they actually vary them, which is really nice. And I actually like this one the most by far because it's bloody, which really looks cool if you ask me. But yeah, the amount of detail they put into the skull and the spine is really, truly amazing. But yeah, that's it for accessories. I forgot to mention that he comes with another head, which most NECA Predators do, the ultimate versions anyway. But yeah, I will say the head is really cool. I like the purple mouth, and I like that this one's roaring, unlike the other ones, which is really cool. I will say his eyes look kind of weird, but yeah, other than that, this is really cool. Another thing I will say is that this one in particular has a hard time not falling down. Like, it has a hard time standing. So yeah, into articulation. So first with the head, when I took off the head on and off, I will say the head is very stiff. But yeah, so the head is on a ball joint. So as usual, it can go 360. And because the hairs are shorter, I don't have a hard time of it breaking away the plasma caster or anything like that. It can go up probably this far, down this far, and then side, and then to the side. So yeah. And then for the arms, we have the 360 arm, we have the ball joint, or the armpit joint, the other armpit joint. We have the double jointed arms. We have the detonator, which I feel like on this one is a little bit stiffer, which I can appreciate because they usually end up falling off. Although I never understood why the detonator flap opens on this side instead of this side, because wouldn't you look at it like a watch? Anyway, I don't know. Just, it's a weird design, but yeah. So anyway, this opens and closes. We have the 360 hand movement, the up and down hand movement. We have a forearm swivel, and we also have a bicep twist. We also have the wrist blade articulation, which goes in and does it go out any farther? No, it doesn't. In and out, yeah. And then for the torso, for the upper torso, not much articulation for the, or crunch for the upper torso. It definitely twists. It's definitely tight there. And then for down here, it's not as tight. Twists, so it's pretty good down here. The legs can go this far, very high. You can do face kicks, which is really cool. You can go back this far. I almost think you can do 360 if you really fiddle with it. And then leg swivel. Here, yeah. You got the leg swivel side to side, and then you got the double jointed knees, and then you got the ball jointed foot. So yeah, that is it for articulation. Let's get into posing. Here he is posing with his giant axe, his plasma caster, and his gauntlet blaster, and I must say he looks really awesome. I really like his blue coloring tone. I can't emphasize that enough. It's definitely different from all the other Predators, which I really like. So yeah, go check him out. I will be putting a affiliate link in the description. Definitely click on it it helps my channel out a lot. So yeah, I also figured out while fiddling with the plasma caster that the gauntlet blaster fell off. Anyway, I figured out with the plasma casters, you can actually move them. It's tight and it's kind of hard to do, but you can actually move them forwards. You can actually move them forwards like this, and come on, backwards, which is really cool. Forwards and backwards. It's really tight and it's kind of hard to work with, but if you fiddle with it, you can actually get it, and it's fairly easy, sort of. But yeah. That's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys like this one. I really like this figure. I will be putting an affiliate link down in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.